All right, we have the brand new Witcher 4 Unreal Engine 5 tech demo. I believe this is shot on a PS5. It is 14 minutes long, so we're probably just gonna watch it all the way through. Maybe go back for a couple seconds, but probably not gonna stop too much and just watch this all the way through. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh, we're in 4K. Let me make sure we're in 4K. All right, let's set it. I am big fan of The Witcher. Loved The Witcher 3. Honestly, I didn't play any other Witcher before The Witcher 3 though. But I really enjoyed that game. Thought it was definitely deserved all of its glory. So, State of Unreal. Okay, it's about to start. I was like, how long are these intros? Not actual gameplay, it says at the bottom. So this looks like a cutscene though. Yo, I've got to pause this. Turn closed captioning off.
Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
My man's trying to sleep, bro. Look at his fit.
With fear not dry road. Fight the devils out there.
Oh. What's out there? Oh! That was like a scorpion tail or something. No way. How lucky is this dude? He just survived that. Oh, wait, maybe not lucky because that thing's chasing after him. I thought it was like a scorpion tail or something. What is that thing? It almost looks like a griffin. What is that? I don't even know. It's a bat. Ooh. Drop that coin. Got him. Is this our lady? I forgot what her name is.
Salt.
Oh. Whole lot of gold. Or I guess silver.
Had me fooled, Fruin.
Look at her eyes. Look at the yo. Look at the world. Look at that open world. Okay. Remember, this is like a tech demo. So let's see what they have to say about the game. The senior director, game director, and
Thank you,
I didn't read the last one.
And welcome to the State of Unreal.
I don't know who the guy on the right is.
Fest Orlando.
Some director,
Here to show you
probably.
What's next with Unreal Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kai.
Yeah, them holding it on that screen's kind of
We
insane.
have a lot to talk about. Hey guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt.
That jacket is nice. I can't even lie.
With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open world games are all about art.
I want one of
and
those
technology
jackets.
coming together.
I want one of those
Yeah,
jackets,
and
bro.
look,
That
our
jacket is
goals are
fire.
Completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open world development in Unreal even better.
Okay.
And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. I think we should take a look at it. You guys ready?
Born ready.
Ooh.
Kaitek is going to play the build for us.
Sure, let's do it.
I love how cheesy these are sometimes, bro. He's like, sure, let's do it. It's the
This
slow
is a
turn.
technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS.
Okay, it's a
with ray tracing.
standard PlayStation 5 at 60
So in the
FPS.
game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and
Wonder if it's in
hunts down monsters
1080 or
for
not. I
fun.
wonder what it is for
The
resolution.
region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village.
So she's. I hate how sometimes in these they leave all those settings on, like they leave that motion blur on. It looks so blurry.
Weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt had Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're
We love a little
introducing
horseback.
multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed.
Perfectly synchronized at
And they
any
also
angle or
support
speed.
root motion
Okay.
movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded.
Okay.
And there are also some really nice
So we see the
improvements
jiggle
to
here.
Real Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising
Oh.
performance there.
Okay. That's kind of sick. I think they were expecting claps right there. I low-key, it got
let's
silent. They
leave
were
it
low-key
behind
expecting
for a
claps
second
or something.
and Talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah,
I feel like he isn't even playing this tech demo. It's just a video that pre-recorded. He's just holding a controller.
Freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit. of
Yo,
freedom.
that is
There's
kind of
always more work
crazy.
to do. And foliage
What
is
up,
a
Jesse?
huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Nanite foliage.
And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed.
Well, look at the
So
bear
instead
over
of
there on the
same
left.
Card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle.
It's kind of crazy. As
And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete
long as it doesn't like blow up
and in
the
their
computer
place
or
is a
the
new
console,
adaptive
then
voxel
hey, I'm all for it.
representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which are
Yo.
no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows.
Yo.
They allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to
That's
achieve their
sick.
vision without compromise.
And
Okay,
no
so they really did kind of kick it up a notch, huh? They really did with this new Unreal Engine.
Our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created
It
faster
feels
way
so
to load the
blurry
world.
though.
We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience.
Like they have motion blur on max. Am I the only one who feels that way? Like I have, it's set on, the video is set to 4K, but I kind of feel like it's a little blurry sometimes.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining.
Yo, this town looks
It's one of
crazy.
those
Up in the
places where you
mountains.
can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave.
The world
Valdrest
building's
and explore the
looking
mountains.
real good so far.
And the missus?
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. I was
gonna say.
Has to offer.
Dang. Dang. I guess I always forget. They do hate the Witchers. Yo, is that a bear? A pet bear? No way.
For the furry rascal will often wait.
No way.
Bear's weight grants good fortune.
Be so serious. They have the pig down there in a cage, but the bear's fine?
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions.
Or maybe he
directly
actually is
affect what
playing.
happens around you. Sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
Oh, I see. Since she bumped into him, the apples went free, so the pigs went crazy, and then the pigs went and got the apples. Very reactive world is what they're showing there. That's cool.
Poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper.
Oh,
That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Round ones, what jingle in the purse.
Oh, he only has one leg. Interesting.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like,
He's in
what
there?
suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
Oh, our guy's down there. Oh, yo.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Witcheress. What news of my wagons?
Witcheress.
Taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well,
What was left of
suffice
him?
to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The man
Ooh. Okay, he's a
trapped your
smuggler.
cast
Okay.
and devoured your men. Quite the opposite.
Manticore. No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
Well,
talking about the
since
animal that
what to
attacked
do
him.
About that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Rugged new ladies after one of them.
Course. Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel cod, all Brexit's finest.
They're just showing, essentially, they're just showing off the world here
Even
in
simple
the world
ones
building.
solve. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal Smart Objects, Chaos Cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But
Ooh.
the prisoner in Pillar isn't
Got a
exactly
man.
enough for Valdres.
Oh, they're swapping it around to show different
Let's grab
things.
everyone's
I was
attention
like,
with the circus.
okay. Yo, I actually never understand how people can like
Great
juggle
performance
like
deserves a huge
multiple
prize.
things.
Let's crank it up.
3 is like, okay, maybe I could probably learn how to do that. Most people to be like juggling like 8 things, dude. Like, ow. That's insane.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us
Unreal
to film
animation
easily in our
framework.
60 FPS budget, not just in rendering.
A little
but
kid just
also
robbed that
room
guy.
to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents, all going about their business.
Ooh.
And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making.
So they have not only obviously upgraded the graphics look-wise, move-wise and stuff, but they also have upgraded the NPC and essentially just the amount, each of their individual movements and all this other stuff.
And ambitious open world Witcher game ever.
Okay.
And we are making this a
It looks
reality
very
since we work
immersive.
on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we're doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
Dang, she already all the way over here? I'm just kidding.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
Say a small gift? I think he said a small
The
gift
first
for...
look at La Nexeta.
Yo. Like, look at it, dude. It just looks so good from afar. Wait, that's the beast, no? Are we going to get to see any combat? That's my question. They probably won't show any combat. But they're showing off the world. This is essentially showing off Unreal Engine 5. Dang. It looks really good. I cannot lie. Like, this shot right here. Oh, man, that's the money maker. That's the money shot. Unreal Engine 5 has obviously kicked it up a notch. Man, the world building and the sort of all the NPC aspects that they showed off, I think is going to come and really like come into play and make the new Witcher game really like stand out against the other ones, at least like prior to the Witcher 3, because Witcher 3 had pretty good world building just in general and like NPC actions and whatnot, but they have taken it like times 5 from what we just saw in that little town. It looks insane visually. It looks insane. I'm super excited just to play back in like those Witcher mechanics and like fighting demons and everything. So super excited. I think this tech demo did nothing but hype up the game. I don't think there's any hate. I don't know how you could possibly hate this. I mean, that was stunning. They didn't show too much. I wish we would have seen some combat. Obviously, we all want to see the combat, but it's still a little early on. But it's good to know that the game is heading in the right direction. And hopefully we'll get a new trailer sometime soon showing off some more combat, some actual gameplay footage, because all this was not gameplay. But so far, it is looking amazing, and I can't wait to play The Witcher 4.